Hi parents, I am so excited today because I am here with the Assistant Vice Provost for the Career Center at Baylor. Did you even know there is a Career Center at Baylor? Well, we're going to tell you about that right now. Ken, it's so nice to see you today.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, why don't you tell parents what the Career Center is all about?
Well, we're here simply to help your student, to help your son or daughter have success, whether that's going to grad school or whether it's getting a job. And the little difference about that is it's very intentional with the way we operate and the way we try to reach out to students and engage with them. So I know that there's a lot of services that you're probably aware of that Baylor offers. I would say that one of the things that we do that is something we're proud of is very intentional. So when your students come on campus, we're here for them, and we're reaching out to them almost from day one. In fact, even when they come do their visitations and things, we want to make sure they know us and they know what we do and how we can be a resource for them.
Well, so tell me though, so students aren't even thinking about that when they start their freshman year, nor are parents really. But we're here to help the parents kind of guide their student as they need to throughout their entire 4 years here, let's say.
Yeah.
So what are some of the things that you would say to a parent that they need to kind of remind their student about maybe at any time while they're here?
Okay, a couple of things first. I know that whenever they get on campus and they're very focused on their grades. Not to say that grades are not critically important, but it's one of those things where the reason that they're trying to get a degree is to go on and have that dream opportunity professionally, whether that's going to grad school, PhDs, or whether that's going into opportunities outside. And so part of that is make sure the messaging is consistent with the students so that they know when you're pushing them for grades or for taking care of things that you always include the career piece, because that would help us immensely, because our biggest challenge is just student engagement.
So they need to even think about what their resume may look like even freshman year?
Yeah, it's never too early to start, but I'd say one of the things that we do from the very beginning is help students understand what's out there. We share with them the information from the other students that have gone on before them as far as opportunities, employers on campus, salary availability, positions, locations, etc. But for them, it's just trying to understand what's out there. And I'll just take a short piece and tell you, many of the things that our students come in with is they sort of have an idea based on what their parents have done or what their friends that are parents have done. But that's it. And if you think about that, you could say, so if you ask students, would you like to work for a company like HEB? Or would you like to work for a bank or something like that? Well, they only know that HEB, they see cleanup on all four, or they see a checker at the bank. And so that's their vision of that. They don't realize the incredible competitiveness and opportunities that exist inside that. So what we do is, when they first get here, is help them understand what the real opportunities are. Expand their ideas for that, for sure.
And what I would love to add is I hear you have a great service, because so many of your students are coming in undecided. And you have a great service that can help them with testing or to let them even identify what their interests are that they may not have known. Is that correct?
That's
and
correct.
Then also, this is what I tell parents at least, also help them see, okay, with that gifting, I can do this job and my life will look like this if I do it. Is that one of your services?
Yeah, very much so. And every student that comes to campus is provided with a self-assessment. It's called Super Strong. It's one of the industry-leading self-assessment tools for students. It not only pulls through their personalities and their characteristics and their interests, but it connects that professionally with what a job would look like in that field. Is it growing? Is it shrinking? Just the different pieces of that, who the major companies are in that industry, et cetera. So we help them, at least in the beginning, sort of open their mind to what the opportunities look like.
That's fantastic. And the last thing I want to know is I hear you have some pretty good success rates as far as getting students placed or helping them get placed.
Yeah, we're very proud of that. So there's things that we track by. One of the things we do, and we provide this information to all the stakeholders, the leadership on campus, all the deans, all the faculty, staff, et cetera. And it's also on our website. So if you're looking for any information about, what's going on the career side, based on majors, based on graduation, semester, everything, it's all there. So when you go to the Baylor website, look for the Career Center and then look for success data, and you'll see that. And so what you were referring to is really placement or success. Placement means that they've formally accepted a job. Success means realistically that they've either accepted a job or they're going to grad school or some other small areas. And What we've looked at is, about 88% of our students through last fiscal year had success within 6 months of graduation. And if you think about that and think, okay, everybody knows what COVID is and how crazy that was to the economy. What we saw through those two and a half years was continued growth in student success and placement. So when everybody else was sort of running for the bunkers and waiting for things to blow over, our students were working very hard to get positioned for success and to do better. And our numbers clearly show that.
Well, that is what it's all about. That's what education is all about, and Baylor especially, on finding your students' calling in life. So that's wonderful. We're going to continue this series to get more specific to whatever year your student may be. But stay tuned, check out the Career Center website, and thank you, Ken, so much.
You bet. Thank you.